To Calder Park, where we're preparing for the digital computer sports sedan race over 6 laps. Let's take a look at the field, how they'll line up today. From pole position, car number 4, Brian Thompson in the Monza. From 2, car number 31, Bob Jolly in the Commodore. From 336, Barry Bray, in a Nissan Stanza. From 496, Peter McKenzie. From 528, Michael Jacobson. From 617, Wayne Mankin in a Mazda. From 7, number 20, Bill Emeny in a Mazda. Position 8, car number 92, Graham Smith. From 9, car number 9, Robin Doherty. From 1021, Grant Jarrett in a Bluebird. From 11, car 7, Robert Burns. And 12, car number 10, Ken House in an Escort. And a very big field indeed, over 20 starters for this 6-lap sports sedan race. The man obviously to beat, Brian Thompson, sitting on pole position with a 58.52 second lap in practice yesterday. Ready for the start. And they're racing, and actually on the outside, or the inside, it was Brian Thompson who got away very quickly indeed. It looked like Barry Bray made a brilliant start here and ranges up on the outside of Thompson as they head down the front straight.
Big effort by Barry Bray too, because he was balked a little at the start and it took him a while to get going again. However, Thompson's held him out down to the first corner.
So the order is Thompson, Bray, then back to Bob Jolly, who didn't get the best start in the business. They go through Valvoline and work their way up now to Goodyear turn. Now the run up the hill, and at this stage Brian Thompson looking good as he pops over the hill. Here comes Jolly down the outside of Barry Bray's Nissan Stanza as they head into the chicane.
Stanza holds out Bob Jolly as they go through the chicane and up the back straight, AGC straight. Thompson meantime has cleared out to quite a sizable lead.
Coming into Coca-Cola corner, there's your race leader Brian Thompson in car number 4.
That's a very good healthy gap so early in the race as the field comes through Glowweave corner for the first time in this 6-lap journey and onto this extremely fast straight, almost 1 kilometre in length. And look now as Bray in the 4-cylinder 2-litre twin cam goes straight past the thundering V8. Bob Jolly still in 3rd place and to the new hairpin at the bottom. It's a tremendous move from Bray, who managed to get power to the ground very much quicker than Brian Thompson as he came out of the right-hander at the top of the straight. And I'm surprised that Bob Jolly didn't make better ground as he came down the straight in the V8 Commodore.
Heading up the hill again, it's Barry Bray, and here comes Thompson up towards the chicane.
Tight squeeze through here.
Yeah, very tight indeed. He sits behind Bray this time. We'll see if Jolly can make up any ground on him as they race down the back straight towards Coca-Cola turn.
Wayne Mankin behind them in the Mazda RX-7 in 4th place, and then in car 28, Michael Jacobson holding down 5th spot at the present.
Heading down to the right-hander at Glowweave corner. Here's Jolly. It's the closest he's been to the tail of Brian Thompson's Chevy Monza. As they come out of this turn, watch horsepower come into play now, whether or not Bray can still outdistance Thompson. This time, down the front straight.
Doing it easily at this stage.
Well, this turbocharged Stanza is absolutely flying. As I said before, a 4-valve twin-cam 4-cylinder engine, and it's holding its own against the V8s down the straight. Bob Jolly still in 3rd, car number 31, closing up now onto the back of Brian Thompson through Valvoline corner. And Mankin in 4th place, known in Victoria as having campaigned a rather monstrous EH turbo a few years back. This little car looks very good through the chicane along the back straight, manages to keep the boot right in. Now Thompson gets an opportunity to have a look on the inside as they come up to the Coca-Cola S's.
Oh, gee, the top 3 in the last lap and a half have pulled right away from Mankin and the rest of the field.
Oh, look at this.
Look at Thompson.
Thompson going around the outside. Jolly is very close. He might also get the run down the inside here. No, gate closed on him. See if he can hold a tight line as they come out of Glowweave onto the front straight. And it'll be Brian Thompson, the Chevy Monza, getting all that V8 horsepower to the ground. And here comes Jolly down the inside, and Bray's there with them too. Great sports sedan action in this digital computers race from Calder today.
Oh, gee, Bray really lost out in the far shuffle flew Glowweave. Past the half distance in this 6-lap event for sports sedans on the new Calder circuit.
It's obviously taking the bigger and heavier cars a while to get some temperature into these tyres in this very cold track today. And now they're up to operating temperature, and look as Thompson tries to feather the throttle and get some power to the ground up the hill. And Bray now starting to lose out a little in the battle, but Bob Jolly, the Charger, in 2nd place.
Here they come down the back straight towards the Coca-Cola S's, and Jolly pulling to the outside. But it'll be Thompson with the right line coming into this turn. Halfway through the S's now. Thompson, car number 4, Chevy Monza, leading from Bob Jolly and the Commodore.
Still with Bray in third, and then Mankin in the Turbo RX-7 in fourth. But now this will be a great shot as Jolly goes through on the inside, grabs the lead, and it'll be Bob Jolly who crosses the BP start-finish, leading now from Thompson, who now seems to have a bit of extra top-end speed, and the two of them side by side as they plunge down towards the braking area, and Thompson gets it back again.
They gave that guy on the Capri the whiz-by, quickest possible manner.
3 times now Thompson's had the lead in the race. Bray's had it once. Jolly's had it once. It's not over yet. Getting in among the slower traffic very rapidly now. 38, Andrew Nicol in the Mini will be grateful to get out of the way. Somebody else gets the clean back and sides.
Look at this. Oh, I thought he made it that time, Jolly. Thompson still in front, though, as they race down the back straight. Not too much separating them. Then, of course, back in third place, Barry Bray, but they've gone well and truly away from Bray. Once again to the Coca-Cola. Now to Glow Weave, coming out of here. Jolly again tries to hold that tight line. A lot of traffic they'll have to contend with as they race down the front stretch here at Calder.
On their last lap, Mike. Oh, what a battle this is between the top two, Jolly and Thompson, down to the corner. Jolly's got the line this time, and he holds Thompson out. Is it a winning move?
Swing through Valvoline, going up to the right-hander at Goodyear. Well, the dash along the back straight's going to be interesting. They're going to have open spaces for it too.
Over the hill, twitchy is Jolly as he pants the foot.
Through the chicane. Now they work the back straight. This is the only chance now for Thompson to make his move. Jolly covering his tracks, but here comes Thompson down on the inside. No, he can't do it. So the scrap coming out of Glow Weave corner, though, will be interesting in the run to the checkered flag. Jolly.
I think he's got it. He's gained a length and a half on him coming out of that turn. And he straightens up with a clear run to the checkered flag, Bob Jolly, and he goes on to win it. Yes, indeed, Bob Jolly takes the checkered flag from Brian Thompson and a long way back to Barry Bray. I think will hold down third place. He crosses the line, yes, in car number 36. He did lead the race briefly at one stage and did look spectacular, but it's Bob Jolly who takes the checker from Brian Thompson, and third place to Barry Bray.